Hey guys, Photoshop Pro Help here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to digitally enhance the breast area. Now first things first is we want to start off with our image in Photoshop. Now I have gone for a high quality, high res image. Now it should work just as well for a low res image, but as I say, the higher the image is, the better the results. So all we're going to do from here is we're going to go and duplicate our image once we have it in Photoshop. So press Ctrl and J on your keyboard, or Command and J if you have a Mac. Now what this does is it duplicates the image, and then if we do make a mistake, then we can just jump back to the original. So once we have duplicated it, all we're going to do is go up to Filter and then Liquify. Now from here we want to go over to the bloat tool, which is on the left hand side, a little circle with the arrows pointing outwards. Click that, and the brush size is really up to you. I mean, every image is going to be totally different depending on how big your actually image is. Now this is quite a big image, so I need a quite big brush, so I'm going to go for around about 250 for this. So we want something around about there. We just want something just covering one of the breasts, and then we just want to go and click very gently just over them like so. We don't want to do this too much because we don't want to make them look fake, so just go very gently. And I would say if you're going to work on one of them, then you need to count how many clicks you're actually doing so you can do that same number to the other one. Otherwise they will look a little bit lopsided and bigger and smaller, so we want to get them just even. So around about there. And then all we're going to do from here, once we have done that, is we're going to go and lower the brush now. And we need something that just fits inside, because what we're going to do is we're going to go and fill them out now. So something around about there, 150. And then we're just going to go and gently click and just bring them out a little bit. Like that. So a little bit more, there we go. So we just want to go. Now don't forget, if you do make a mistake, then you can go back by holding down Control, Alt and Z. Just go back a few steps and then just go back over it. Now once you have got something like this, you can go a lot bigger, but as I said, they'll look fake. So just very gently just go over it. Take a lot more time over it than what I'm actually going to do. And then we're going to go click OK. Now what you can do before you go and click OK, now you can go over to the forward warp tool and you can push them up, but it's really up to you what you do want to do with them. Now we're not going to do that to this image because they don't actually need doing, so we're going to go click OK. And then from here, all we're going to do now is we're going to go and burn and make the shadows to define them. So all we're going to do is go over to the burn tool on the left hand side. It might be underneath the dodge tool, so click and hold and go to the burn tool. We want a fairly soft brush for this, and we want the range to be in the mid tones, and we want the exposure to be 20%. And if you do have this feature, not all Photoshop has these features, so we're going to go and click protect tones, and we want to make sure that is clicked off. Now if you don't have that, then don't worry about it because you don't really need to click it. And then we're just going to go and zoom in, and we're going to go for a smaller brush than this. So let's just lower it, there we go. And then all we're going to do is very gently just burn just around, just curve like that. And then we're just going to go and bring up our brush and just burn just over them, and as you can see, it defines them a lot more. Now don't go too far with this burn tool, because if you do, then it will look like it's bruising on there, and you don't want to do that. So if you do have already done that, then you can go back as Control, Alt and Z on your keyboard. So all we're going to do from here, that I'm going to show you what the effects do look like, so before and after. As I said, I haven't done it too much because otherwise it will look fake. Now you can go for this, so this is a lot bigger here, and as you can see, it works just as well. Now I will say that when you do use the liquify tool to do this technique, if I zoom in now, it has pushed the armor out just a little bit, just around the edge. Now if it has done that on your image, don't worry about that. You can go and use the history brush tool and just paint that back in. But that is for a total different tutorial. Go check that out and learn about the history brush if you do need to. But apart from that, that's pretty much it. You can use a lot more different techniques for this, but this is the most common and the most easy way of doing things. And from here, go and have fun, just see what you can create, and please comment, rate and subscribe, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye for now.